rights are being trampled all over this nation. And we must be out there fighting, not just sitting in our homes, but standing out there and getting off the curb and fight with our fists balled up. So I just want to thank Mrs. Pinkney here, and Reverend Pinkney. He is a renowned community activist internationally. He's been fighting the fight a long time in Benton Harbor. Some of them folks over there in Benton Harbor don't want to join, but it doesn't stop Reverend Pinkney. Reverend Pinkney been in the situation when he is what's going on today. 2007, he was charged with voter fraud. Same scenario, same Berrien County courthouse, same players, but different faces. So he was charged and he was sentenced, and he ended up in prison for 1 year. They wanted more time. Now, let's speed up. Sometimes the clock goes backwards. They want to take us back to slavery days, and we're not going to have that. They're trying to take our voters' rights away. We're not going to have it. We're not going to have our democracy dying. We're going to fight for what's right. And I thank you people for being here. But now, this year, April 24th, Reverend Pinky found himself in a similar situation as he was in April 7th. He helped lead a recall petition with others who was very, they weren't happy with the current Mayor James Hightower. He is a puppet for the Whirlpool Corporation. Whirlpool Corporation don't pay a water bill, but they want us to pay a water bill, and they'll shut our water off here in the city of Detroit. But keep in mind, we got a $1 billion company that's all over the world. They have Whirlpool Corporation in Benton Harbor, and they're trampling on the people over there, the very poor people. And so Reverend Pinkney is fighting for the rights of the folks, and Whirlpool, he says enough is enough. So Mayor Hightower was lap dancing with Whirlpool and others, the prosecuting attorney, to fight against this man because he led a petition, recall petition against Mayor Hightower. So Mayor Hightower got very upset, so he called his crony boys to let them know we got to get rid of Reverend Pinkney. So this is why he found himself back into the court system. They did a house arrest on Reverend Pinkney. They had a SWAT team, all that, but they don't do that with folks that murder folks. This man here led a recall petition, and he was charged with election fraud, and they questioned some signatures and some dates. And I'm trying to figure out how they figure that Reverend Pinkney had altered some dates. Now keep in mind, I know you all in here have signed petitions. If you're in the voting process, we sign petitions during petition drives. Have anybody been charged with felonies? I don't think so. Sam McCarter? I don't think so. From 11th District? No. They're walking around dancing in the streets. They don't get locked up and stuff like that. But this man, Reverend Pinkney, who's been fighting the fight against folks, he wants accountability in Benton Harbor and across this nation. So they challenge him, these racist white judges and the prosecuting attorney, and should I say, I don't want to say, but anyway, Hightower, we call him House Negro, sorry about that. But nevertheless, he was fighting against these folks, and now he finds himself, he was under house arrest for a month and a half, so obviously he's out on bond, but he's facing up to 25 years. They, Berrien County had 5 years, charged with 5 years per, had 5 felonies, 5 years per felony, and 6 misdemeanors. All about some signatures. Wow. Now keep in mind, he was not the only one circulating the petitions. So nevertheless, we got to get out there when he's going to trial in July. And we got to get out there and fight for Reverend Pinkney. That's right. And we must go out there in numbers and organize buses, because they're trying to lynch this man. The public lynching in the courtroom. Yeah. Don't think it's not happening. I know folks when you call a spade, but it is real. Racism is much alive, and we got to stomp on it and say, not here. So I think Moratorium Now organization, all the other organizations, I can't call them all out, but I thank everyone that's here, and I specifically thank Moratorium Now for allowing us to be here, because they're like, we're going to give Rev right now. Here's a man here, Rev Pinkney here, he's going to tell the story, what's been happening here. He's very strong, as you can see. He's still smiling, even though they got the hammer on his head. So, introduce Rev Pinkney from Benton.